Today we'll be showing our website, Esmos Mails, to showcase you about our wonderful website. So as you can see over here, we have a lot of meal plans offered to you, and users are able to shop for the meals that they want to order from us. So when you click into the shop, you'll be able to see the multitude of variety food plans that they want to order from. So let's go back to the home and see our newly integrated Gen AI feature that helps to answer customers' questions about the meals that they have. So for this case, we'll put our name, our email, as well as the questions that they have. So in this case, it might be, let's say, what weight loss meals are there for them to recommend to us. So as seen from our email response, we have managed to get a generative AI response from our Gen AI bot answering the survey that answers our question that we have asked.
In this VM is SSH settings where we have whitelisted the IP network that comes from the school network. And we have also allowed this public IP of this VM to help configure any other settings of other VMs found in this private network that does not have a public IP. So if we try to SSH to this, you can see that we can connect because we are currently on the school IP, school network. And as you can see that a verification code is required. This is what we set up for our 2FA. But if I quickly change my internet to a separate Wi-Fi and we try the same code again, we find that it is not able to connect, and this is because of the whitelisting settings that we have made. So now there is no other connections able to come through unless it's from the school IP address or from the VM itself. Application gateway with a public facing IP address that users can connect to using this URL as well. And we have set up a HTTP rule that forwards traffic to the backend pool via port 8069. And in our backend pool, it consists of our two VMs that we have set up over here. Our VM, although we have configured it to have a public IP address, we have configured the network settings such that it doesn't allow just any traffic from any sources, but specifically only from our application gateway. So if we try and enter it via just the IP address, as you can see, it doesn't load and does not work. But if we try it from our application gateway, we are able to access the VM.
For a successful 2FA, the user will need to SSH into the VM and enter a 2FA code that is provided by the Authenticator app. For an unsuccessful 2FA as well as rate limiting, where the user SSH to the VM and brute force with a wrong password, they will need to wait 1 minute to log in again. As seen, when the user tries to log in with the correct password, they will be denied. The user will only be able to log in successfully after a 1 minute timeout. For Docker image scanning with Trivy, we'll scan the Docker image to check for high or critical vulnerabilities needed to fix.